everyone, today it is time for me to film another haul. I filmed one of these not too long ago, but I have made a couple of orders. I actually have a Birchbox, Sephora, Hautelook, and Ulta order, so this might be a little bit of a long video. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So first and foremost, I want to do my Birchbox order. And now I have done a whole video about my favorite and least favorite subscription boxes, and I really go into detail about the Birchbox point service, but pretty much the way it works is that when you review things that you get in your Birchboxes, you get 10 points. And if anybody uses your link, which I always have a link for Birchbox down below, you don't have to use it, but if anybody ever uses your link, you get an extra 50 points. And every 100 points is $10 in the store. Now the store is a fully fledged makeup store. It's not like Gypsy or some other things where you have like 5 options. I mean, it's got literally thousands of products. So I recently had like over 80 points. No, over 70. And the one thing is, if you spend like $68, it's going to use up 70 points. So it doesn't do it exactly that. It's in increments of 10. So like if you spend $62, that's still 70 points, if that makes sense. So I try to make it as close to the number as I can. So I spent like $69, but I actually didn't have to spend any money at all because I only used points. So two things are skincare, and first and foremost is this Earle Instant Boost Skin Tonic Spritzer. I actually had gotten this in a Birchbox previously, and I really liked it as a toner. It's really nice and refreshing. It's got some chamomile in it, I believe, aloe vera, calendula, rose-scented geranium, cucumber, Apparently there's no chamomile, but it just smells really nice. I don't smell a lot of rose. I'm kind of not the biggest fan of rose scents, but it just smells nice and fresh, and it's really soothing and great, and I highly, highly recommend this. So I got this was one of my products. I also got this little like Earle Hot Cloth Cleanser Kit. I've talked about this many times. This Earle Hot Cloth Cleanse and Polish is my absolute favorite makeup remover. It does the most amazing job. And it's like $23 or maybe it's $24, and then you can get the kit that comes with 2 muslin cloths for like $26. So I always get that because I really like the muslin cloths. They're both dirty right now, but they're just like white cloths. They're not very soft, so they give you like a slight exfoliation, and I just really like the way they work. And this is amazing at removing makeup, so I got this as well. Excuse me. I've had like a little bit of a cough lately. Alright. Next, I got this perfume, actually. I haven't bought a perfume in a hot minute. But I got this in a Birchbox as well, and I really liked it. And it's the English Laundry for Femme perfume, and it's this, the pink one. And it smells super sweet. The guy I'm dating said he thinks it smells like brown sugar. It just smells really sweet and nice, but it's got like a little bit of, I don't know, it's almost peppery, like black pepper. I don't think that's really what's in it, but it kind of smells, I'm sorry, is that driving y'all crazy, that little line? I'm sorry, I'm filming later than usual today. But it kind of has a little bit of that in it to kind of just give it a little more difference than just something sugary sweet. I think it's really unique. I'm a big fan, so, and it lasts a decent amount of time on me, not like the longest ever, but a decent amount. And then last but not least, because I needed to spend a little bit more money, I got the LOC Love of Color Hearts Tati. So this is a Birchbox brand, and they worked with Tati, aka Glam Like Guru, here on YouTube. And I've gotten one of her shadow sticks before, and I really like it. The other one I have, oh, here it is this like champagne color in the shade On Point. So this one is in the shade Smoke Screen. And it's kind of like a charcoal gray, but I feel like it's got a little bit of steely blue in it as well. So it's right there. These are super slick, super pigmented, and for me, I don't have to use another primer, and they last all day, and they're really great. This is a little bit of a dark color for a base, but I was just interested in trying it, and it's unique to my collection. So I got all 4 of those things, and I didn't spend a dime, so that's very exciting. Next, I'm going to do a Hautelook. Well, show you what I got from Hautelook. So Hautelook, in case you do not know, is actually a flash sale website. So you go on Hautelook, and every day at like 11 p.m. Is it 11 Eastern Standard Time? I don't know. It does so on the thing. I think it's 8 Pacific, so 11 Eastern. they have different products. And they have like clothes, accessories, homewares. They have beauty products. They have a bunch of things. So it's quite an extensive website. I really like it. You can get things on super, super duper sale. So I got 3 Becca products. First, I got this Becca Radiant Skin Satin Finish Foundation. I got the shade Buttercup, which is slightly yellow toned for me. I think I'm kind of a pinky toned. You don't see that? That was probably the worst place in the world to swatch. But it blends out really nicely, and I would say it's got, like, I don't know, medium coverage. I've only used it once or twice. So far, I like it okay. I don't know if it's my favorite foundation, but it was, I want to say it was like $10 or something. It wasn't very expensive, and it's a Becca foundation that I got to try. So that's super exciting. And then I got 2 powder products. So this was something that I was probably the most excited for. I do have the Becca Jaclyn Hill highlighting palette, so I do have a couple other highlighters, but that's the only, and I actually have a review of that in case you're interested. I'll link it below. But that's the only thing from Becca I own. So I've also heard really amazing things about their blushes. This is in the shade Gypsy, which is this really beautiful cool tone pink. It's showing up a little more purple in the viewfinder than it actually is. It's just a true cool tone pink. It's got a little bit of sheen to it. Not really a glitter, just some sheen. Can you see that? It's right there. It's not showing up too well, but it is super pigmented. I have worn it. There it is. I have worn it, and I really like the way it looks. I like a cool tone blush, and I think it's just a little bit different because I have so many warm tone with like that gold reflect, and this is more silvery, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blush. So that was really exciting. And then the next product I'm not as excited about, and it's the Becca Ultimate Color Eye Quad. I got the shade Astro Violet. So it is a quad, as you probably could guess. One of them was like messed up when I got it. It needs to be like re-glued or something. But it's a purple eye quad, which I love purple eyeshadow. I'm wearing purple eyeshadow today. So here we are. Now the pigmentation is really nice. So we've got this light, like gray purple shade, this deep purple, then this slightly deeper purple, although those two are really pretty similar. You can tell that this one is slightly deeper than this, but they kind of have the same look. And then this true, like, satiny almost other purple. So you can see that there's a lot of darkness in this quad, which makes it hard to use to like really come up with a look. And also the mattes are nice, but they're like ever so slightly powdery, like patchy. They're definitely workable. I think they blend out nicely, but they're just, it's not my favorite. It's still, even being on Hautelook, it was still, I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't really, really cheap, and I just don't know if I would, I don't think I'm happy with it for the money. I mean, it's not a terrible quad. I can definitely use it, and they are pigmented. It's just not, it doesn't wow me, I guess, is really what I should say. So I have that quad as well. So those are my Becca products. Then I made a Sephora order. First is something that is kind of exciting, not really. I was out, well, I'm almost out. I ordered it because I thought I was going to be out, and I still have a little bit more of like a silicone pore filling primer, because I like to use it like in this vicinity every day, because I do have some like pores, and you know, I'm just not a fan. And I had a sample of this, and it was my favorite pore filling primer I've ever used. And it's the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. It's the gray one, which is the smoothing one. And I have tried this, and I absolutely loved it. So I'm really excited to have another one. And in case you don't know, I'm sure you do, it's kind of like with the Smashbox primers. It's better to get the travel size one, because this is half an ounce, and it's $16. And a full ounce, which is twice as much, you would think would be $32 or less. It's actually $37. So if you want to try this, or if you know you love it, no matter what, if you're going to buy this, buy the sample size, because it's a better deal. So really like this, really excited to have it. It's a really good product. And then I'd only spent $16, and I need to spend $25 to get the special $25 things that I always talk about, the weekly specials. So they had this on sale. It's the Urban Decay Naked Flushed Palette. This is the first one they came out with in the shade Native. And it was only $15. And here it is. So you have a really nice hot pink blush. a kind of pinky champagne-y highlight, and then this very warm tone bronzer. So the bronzer is so smooth and silky, and so is the highlight. The blush is like a little bit less, but still quite nice. Where are we going to swatch it? Right here. So there's the blush, super hot pink. This highlight, I mean, wow, like knock your socks off, right? So pretty. And then this bronzer is nice. It is pretty warm toned, but I think I can definitely work with it. Like, I think it's usable. I haven't used this yet, actually, but I'm really excited to have it. I've heard so many people talk about it, and now I have one. So they have more shades now. I think there's 3 other shades, and I actually think last time I looked, this had been sold out. So I guess they discontinued this shade, but I'm a fan. So, as with any of the Sephora purchases, I did get some free samples. So for my, it's very base heavy, which was not intentional. It's just kind of what happened. For my weekly special, which is like if you spend $25, every now and again it's 30, but it's generally 25. I got the Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation. I got it in the shade RG5. I haven't used this yet, but I'm hoping, it's an Argan oil foundation, so I'm hoping it's really hydrating. In case you don't know, I do have dry skin. As far as the shade match goes, I actually think it might be slightly light for me. And a lot comes out. That was just like one squirt. A lot comes out. So, I don't know. I mean, I haven't used it yet. It seems a little hard to blend in. Maybe it'll work. I will for sure report back for y'all, obviously. But that's a pretty new foundation. And it's just always nice to get to try things. As I say, with the weekly specials, every time I get one, it really, for me, because I have a problem, if you will. I don't think so, but some people do. I want to try everything I can. So getting to try this and not have to pay for it is just, you know, an added bonus. You like this cup? This is the periodic table of dogs. Really cute. I got it in my Easter basket a couple years ago. Okay, and then I have 3 foundation samples. I have the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. It comes with 3 different shades. I did use the lightest one yesterday. So far, I kind of like this. It's really, really high coverage, but I don't think it looks cakey. I think I can probably get another use out of this. Yeah. So I've already used once. I think I can get another use out of that. And then we have the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I used one of these as well, and again, I liked it. It's kind of a more hydrating foundation, and I thought it looked really good on my skin. And last but not least, I'm kind of embarrassed by this. It's the YSL Touche Eclat. And I always thought, because I have like a Neutrogena thing that kind of does the same thing, and a Trina Tarantino, and I always thought this Touche Eclat was like way overrated. And it is so nice. I love the way this looked under my eyes. It did not crease. It was gorgeous. So I'm a little embarrassed by that, but I really love this product. So that was what I got from Sephora. And then last but not least, I made an Ulta purchase. So Ulta has a really good reward system as well. With Sephora, you get points, and then you can redeem those points for certain items, kind of like an Ipsy thing. And at Ulta, you get, every $100 you spend, you get $3 that you can spend on absolutely anything you want. And also, Ulta has really nice gift with purchases. If you purchase, not the free sample, and they don't have like the weekly special or whatever, but if you purchase a certain item in a certain brand, like this time it was Benefit, then they give you a really nice sample, which is like, would be equivalent to either like a 100-point perk or like a weekly special from Sephora. So I got this brand new Benefit Cheekathon palette. Now this has 5 full-size Benefit Box blushes. Now I don't own any Benefit Box blushes, so I was really excited to try it. This packaging is super cute. And then it comes with a little pamphlet in case you want to know how to put makeup on, I guess. I'm not really so sure about that. And then it came with a little overlay, which at first I thought this overlay was the only way you could like tell the names, and I wasn't happy. I don't like it when they have that, but the names are also printed on the packaging. It comes with a really nice size mirror and 5 blushes. 5 very popular blushes. So you have Dandelion, Hula, and Rockateur on the first row. Dandelion, Hula, Rockateur. I'm using Rockateur as my blush and Hula as my bronzer. It was kind of hard to blend out. These are not swatching super well. Rockateur, Hula, and then Dandelion on top. Yeah, they're not swatching the best, but they do show up quite nicely on the cheeks. So there's those 3, and then the bottom 2 has Dallas and Coralista, which I feel like Coralista is really, really popular. So I feel like all 5 of these blushes, honestly, are really popular. So Dallas is kind of a, like, tawny, ruddy, neutral, and then Coralista is your typical orangey, corally pink blush. So those are the 5 blushes, and then it also came with one of the blush brushes that Benefit has. So I used that to contour today. I'm not loving my contour. I don't think it looks the best, but here they are. I think I'm going to do a full review of this because, like I said, I didn't own any Benefit box blushes before this, so this is a really good deal for me. Obviously, if you own a bunch, maybe not so much. And the packaging is actually pretty slim and cute, so big fan of that. So, like I said, Ulta has really nice gift with purchases, and I got this little bag of goodies. So, I got the High Beam Liquid Highlighter, which was super, super exciting. That is the highlight I have on today, and I love it. So, it's kind of like a nail polish formula, like, application, and it's this really pretty metallic-y hot pink, but it blends out so easy. And then it just gives your face the most beautiful, dewy, oh, I love it. So again, there it is on my cheeks today. And then I got 3 different samples of the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Foundation. I think 2 of them I can make work for me. One of them is just going to be too dark, so I might give that away to someone. I can't remember which one was the one, but it comes with a shade, I think beige is the dark one. And then it's got honey and champagne, which I think I can use both of those and make them work. I'm using champagne today. I just put it on, so I don't really know how I feel about it yet. But this is a foundation that I've been interested in trying out for a long time. So to get a sample, and let me show you the size. It's actually a pretty decent size. It's not like a little dinky foil packet card thing like these are. So that was really exciting. I also, in there, got a travel size of the Benefit They're Real mascara. This is not my favorite mascara. I don't like the brush. It's just too pokey for me, so I won't be using this, but I'll be giving it away to someone. And then it also came with the Benefit They're Real mascara remover, which is really, really exciting because even though I don't love that mascara, I've been really wanting to try this remover, so I'm excited to have that. And then you don't get to choose your free samples. You can either choose like a hair care, a skin care, or a random. So I chose the random, and I got the Ahava Leave-On Dead Sea Mud, Dermud, actually, Intensive Hand Cream. So I got that hand cream, and then a sample of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which I've had this, and I like that. So, kind of a big haul. I purchased a decent amount of stuff. So I bought this lighting if that bothers you. But I feel like I feel really good about everything I got. I feel like I got really good deals. Again, the Birchbox stuff, I didn't pay for any of that. I was out of this kind of primer, so I needed that. And, you know, I'm all about the free samples or the gift with purchases and stuff like that. I really think it's a good way to get to try things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, requests, comments. Like I said, I think I'm going to review that Cheekathon palette. But if you want to see reviews of anything else or know anything else, just go ahead and leave it below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all real soon. Bye.